Hey, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Cooking and Tailgating with Joe Boo. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday morning. I actually slept in a little bit this morning. And tomorrow, of course, is daylight savings time, so we'll kick the clock forward. It's 9:56 right now, so I guess this will be 10:56. And I don't remember the last time I slept that late in a long time. Actually, I slept and just talking to the wife for a bit before actually getting up. It's crazy because this week I've been doing videos out at my fish pond because it's been warm. I mean, we hit like 78 one day this past week. And yesterday it was in the 60s. Fish swimming around, having a good time. And we got this Arctic blast that literally just came in late last night. Started out as rain. Now it is snowing. They're calling for 1 to 3 inches of snow here. And the temperature has dropped like a rock. It's supposed to go down into the teens tonight. Hard freeze, snow, and then freezing rain mixed in with it, so it's going to make it interesting to keep your ass at home. But they say by Monday we'll be back in the 60s, so that's great news. Come Monday we'll be going on 8 weeks, and yesterday I finally dropped down 252.8. This morning's 253.4, so I think I've got now a new range, so it'll probably be like 252 to 254. You know, I kind of have these drops a little bit, and then it kind of levels off for a few days, then it drops again. And that's been kind of steady, because for a while there, you know, I was 269.8, and then I got to 265, and so on. I think I'm beginning to get back into ketosis. I'm not sure exactly what kicked me out of it, but something did. But I'm glad that it's actually back in there, and that may be why I've all of a sudden gotten another drop again. It may be that I just ended up getting rid of more water weight. I noticed something this morning. Couple of things changes-wise since I've been doing keto. 1, 17, 18 pounds down, which definitely helps. 2, my clothes are fitting better, of course, which is always better. It doesn't feel quite as tight. Still got tons of gut, still got a long ways to go and everything else, so I'm not trying to toot my horn. But one thing I've noticed, I do the butcher blocks, and now I'm doing them where I'm actually doing a lot of painting and stuff in there, so it's a lot of manual dexterity. A couple of months ago, my wrist had been like they were inflamed to the point where it would be hard just to hold my cell phone. And I was laying in bed this morning because I'm doing one of these graphs that are, it's a military officer. And instead of just doing it just the black and the white, I decided I was going to paint in the American flag because there's a flag behind it. So I painted the blue and the stars and the red stripes and stuff on there. And then I started thinking, it's like, okay, I'm going to actually paint his military insignia because it's a lot of detail, especially when you get the thing with all the colors on here. So I'm painting, you know, a little green and red and blue and all those stripes and trying to get the detail put into this. I couldn't do that before because it seemed like I used to have the shakes. But right now, this seems steady as rock. And I'm wondering if part of the problem was because during the season with the Cowboys, they make you drink. So come Sunday, you know, and I don't drink a whole lot. I'm not a big drinker, but, you know, I drink a couple of Mike's Lemonade, of course, which has lots of sugar in it. Let me let Ross go down. Drink a couple of Mike's Lemonade, you know, which is full of a lot of sugar and stuff in the alcohol. And then I would do, of course, shots of rum. And also we would do our blue shots, which is like the blue carousel, and coconut rum, which, again, a lot of sugar. That blue carousel is just like syrup, okay? It's like, yeah, it's like snowball syrup is what it's like. In fact, that would make one hell of a snowball. Oh, crushed ice with the blue. Okay, I'm sorry. I digress. But I'm wondering between all of the sugary snacks, you know, my mama's fruit cake, the cookies, candy bars, sodas, that's another one too, because I drink rum and Coke, and the alcohol, if it was inflammation that was in my body, that ended up being painful in my wrist, and also the swelling in my knees, because my knees don't feel anywhere near the same as they did before. I pointed out that my orthopedist had basically said, every pound that you have, multiply by 4, that's the pressure every time you take a step. So if you lose 10 pounds, that's 40 pounds of pressure every step you take. So from the standpoint of how I feel right now versus where I was before, I feel 100 times better. Is keto, you know, people will come through, a lot of times people will say, I can't believe that's not a diet. You know, they see, like when I did the fried chicken the other night and the cauliflower mac, and, you know, see the green beans and the mushrooms, you know, our favorite trolls in here, that's not keto. It's like, well, I tell you what, you guys have been seeing pretty much what I eat every day, and it's 18 pounds off. That's all I can tell you. My blood pressure is down in the normal range. My clothes fit better, and I'm feeling better and have less aches and pains. And there's other benefits too, if you know what I mean. Bow chicka bow wow. Yesterday was a crazy day because there was all kinds of news on the Cowboys, from them calling Bobby Wagner to cutting Blake Jarwin and Greg Zuerlein. And of course, I had a lot of stuff, a lot of orders we had to get out of the workshop. And so I was doing a live stream with Rio, and then of course my regular live stream. So there wasn't time to really cook dinner last night. So what I did was I ended up going to Chipotle. And the thing that I realized about Chipotle, I'm not sure this is what they want to be known for, but if you don't take the fiber, this is the bad part about keto, is you can get bound up. Okay, you know, we talk about real stuff here. We talk about real shit here on Joe Boo's Cooking and Tailgate. You get kind of bound up, so the fiber helps to flush out your system. But what I found, when I get bound up, best thing for me to do is go to Chipotle. Guaranteed. I put a lot of haven't put a lot of that hot sauce in there. The next day, not bound up anymore. It does the trick, I'm telling you. But today, friends, it's back to fasting until 3 o'clock. So we're gonna have our black coffee, no cream. Actually, I can consolidate these two. This is the thing that kills me about this stuff. I'll show you while I'm waiting for my coffee. Hey. Okay. This one won't come off. It looks like it's got powder leaking off of it. That's not gonna help. There we go. Finally got it. Oh man. Is the seal broken on this one? Yep. Okay. You got this big old container. And it's only filled to here. They always get you one way or the other. And of course it says contents will settle. Contents will settle during shipping. It's a freaking powder. It's not settling. Save the container or use it for something else in the workshop. Try and recycle as much as possible. So that's what we have. Get my black coffee. For me, every day is about the same because I get up, I see you guys, I do my morning video, talk about the Cowboys, and then I get to work in my workshop and talk about the Cowboys all day long. And that happens Monday through Sunday. So time to go to work. Black coffee, I'm Mark Holmes. Hope you guys are doing well with your keto. Let me know how you're doing. Are you feeling better being on keto? Have you had any surprising results, or what's your biggest surprise of what's been going on since you've been on keto? Boom. I'll see you soon.